Godsun. It's right here. It's called the Control Trilogy. Yeah. They started a game, he didn't know he was playing. He picked up the controller, started controlling his brain. Speaking in tongue, drove him insane. Somebody passed him the Novocaine, rubbed it on his forehead over and over again, till he grew hair there like it was Rogaine. Dust mixed with cocaine, blew up like propane. Now he feels no pain. He went down to the sailor, signed and signed in. Told him he had to do something violent, so he bust him over the head with a violin. Told him that we all died in sin, but he's trying to be reborn again. So he'll die now and try again. Told him TVs control many men, from the playpen to the pen down to the PlayStation. Who controlled them? The marketing men. Who controlled them? The Merovingian. Now back to the basics, it came from the Matrix. Now it all makes sense. Gee. I was walking down the street the other day and saw the most bizarrest thing I've ever seen. I seen the blue and whites beating down a crippled dude until he drew blood. He screamed out immortal days, so I knew he was Latin King. Across the street from Taco Bell, next on the scene, the MS-13. Break a man's spleen without leaving the crime scene. That's why most of them is locked in jail. The Christians in church trying to save their souls from hell, while the Muslims on the corner starting beef with Tony Gambino as he talked with pork between his teeth. They laughed at him, called him a low-class thief, trying to borrow money from a Jew. You know them niggas cheap, telling Mrs. Morgan better have that rent by the end of the week, or you'll find your Black Panther ass in the streets. So Miss Morgan goes to the park after dark to get the loan from a shark. The Japanese Jack the Bruiser runs with the Yakuza. When it's a hit, he's with it. See the judge get acquitted. If it was you, probably get the death sentence. Jit. Godsun. But I had a revelation. Talk too much, got a stench of halitosis. Carry my staff like Moses. Shed a tear for children is born with cystic fibrosis. Drinking too much loses my focus. Open my third eye when the sunrise approaches. Kill all enemies that lie within me, just to watch me come back like roaches. But the godliness inside makes it hard to approach us. Truth wisdom over years in small doses. Capitalize on free will till they put it in a Tylenol pill, or a high-powered rifles mean conceal. Speak what you want, talk is real. This is how I feel. Remember, more knowledge makes you more harder to kill. I got the dealer scared to deal from dealing no deal for what I might reveal. But don't mind me, this is good, battling evil. On the track, making it hard to bounce back, like David Carrington caught in the act. Having sex with strings attached, stripped down to his socks and his hat. So I prepare for things like that, while the guardians is guarding my back. Especially when I rap, before I get to mention this divine intervention. Like a crook stealing the book off the shelf, I'm a cop that arrests myself. I'm a cow that drinks his own milk. Guess you could say I'm good for my own health. I ain't do this for you, I did it for self. Captain on the ship, a pilot driving stealth, dropping a bomb on Saddam. Sent from Obama's moms, got mad at the psychic for reading my palm wrong. She told me I was headstrong, told her she was dead wrong. Come to find out she knew my mom's. Divine intervention. Shh, listen. Chill. Godsun. And another one. Chill. If God was one of us, would he complain if he had to ride on the back of the bus? Dust. If God was one of us, would he still politic with us even when we were high off of dust? If God was one of us, would he stand near the men on the train who smelt like must? Trust. If God was one of us, would he laugh at the phrase on a dollar bill and God we trust? Russ. If God was one of us, would he steal the hit, feed the poor, pick up the homeless man off the floor, and tell him he has something to live for? Or would he go to the town's hall and tell her she was much more than what the people saw?